Shall we? Yes, let's shall. Hello, folksicles. How are you? It is Sunday night. 9 o'clock UK time. It's been a lovely day. Been out in the garden. It's been beautiful weather here in Britain. Well, beautiful weather as we find it, you know what I mean? Beautiful British weather is basically it's warm enough that you don't need your coat and it's dry. So we've been doing things in the garden and I've had a good day. I've had one of those days where I've been burning rubbish and stuff like that. So very much spent the evening sitting around a fire having oatcakes, bacon and cheese oatcakes around the fire with the kids. Very happy. But we're not here for what you call it. For that, are we? That's Dom. Say hello to Dom. Internet. Say hello to Dom. Dom.
Hi.
Yeah. That's Kerry's friend from university. Don't get it.
Serious.
Just take him in there and be done. Kerry's Kerry's reached the stage where she's doing her final her final presentation for a master's degree tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow morning, and there's only her and Dom on the Masters of Biology course now. The rest didn't make it. Yeah, and so they've got the presentation, so they're busy in their PowerPointing. Yeah, Kat saying your stream heroes are still last Thursdays. They are, Kat, and that's a reason. Yeah, so they get a shout out at the start of this show. So I'd like to give my stream heroes from last show a quick shout out. We've got George M, John H, Andy B, Tim H, Hakamalui. I love that. And Odin. I need to see the first couple of letters of that name. And I think we're back to George M, aren't we? So yeah, they were, our stream heroes from last week. And remember, if you support the show during a live stream, it helps me get kit like this. Meet Dave. Hello. That's cracking. Now, haven't probably set it up, but check this. How much nicer is that? You know what I mean? I can show you, like, my speeder bikes. Aren't they beautiful? But anyway, I haven't named him properly yet. He's going to have googly eyes in it at some point. Did you give your dance, Mel? No, last week I didn't. I don't think we hit any particular target. Now, interestingly enough, I am streaming this to Facebook for the first time and trying to work this out. So, we've got 4 people over on Facebook who are watching us. Yeah, I don't know. 3. They're leaving fast. It's up. He's talking about us now. Yeah, but there is a comment there. Yeah, I can see the comments if you'd like to chat to me, Facebookers. Yeah, I'm trying to reach out.
So bloody cobbled.
Have you just made my my stream PG by swearing?
No, because it's not a swear word. It's. I'm not going to say the poem. There is a poem for that word.
Is there?
Yeah.
What's the
I'm
poem?
going to tell you.
You got to.
No, because I might offend other people saying the poem.
But it isn't offensive according to you. It's not a swear word.
Yeah, but.
Come on, give us the
knowing
poem.
me, and you know what I'm like.
Bull in the china shop.
What? What did
Bull
you
in the
say?
china shop. Oh, don't you
Shut
faint.
up and let me get on with my work.
I'm not going to hear the end of this, am I? I'm not. I'm definitely not. Right. So, trying to reach out to the old Facebook, and also I've been doing a little bit of twitching. Yeah, so I see a load of people. So what I'm going to do is the normal sort of drill is at the start of the show, we give a shout out to everyone who's watching. Yeah, so starting off with who's on my screen right now. Yeah, if your comment isn't on the screen, say hello and let's say hello. I see Bill over on Facebook. Yeah, I see Tam, Jasper, Stiggy, Kat, Tim H, Jam Jam, Backbone, Bleed, Scatter, Ant Evans, Shame. Yeah. I'll explain that. Explain that one later. I see 28. I see Jeffrey. Yeah. Mel, the question link is up. Anyone with a question for Mel, please use the link. I'll get there. I'm just still saying hello to people, Kat. Yeah, Matthew Talbot. Hello, mate. Eric Monroe. Those are the guys who are over on Facebook. We've got 7 on Facebook. Will we make double figures? Come on, I'm used to getting like about 100 people on YouTube when we're busy and that sort of stuff. So come on, we can do double figures. We can do 10 people on Facebook, surely. Yeah, don't everyone leave YouTube and go over to Facebook. I'm just, if you're there, say hello. Right. Yeah, so, before I lose out anyone, yeah, Tim Cat, Tasman, Guilty, Mr. Mediocre, Skydice28, Bill, Rob, Nicholas, the A-Team, awesome name, man. Yeah, Jimmy. The A-Team loves me, apparently. Conversations like this never go well.
What have I forgot to do?
I don't know, what have you forgot to do?
Braid her hair.
Well, you've got to braid the hair then, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Bill, are you by screening? Are you cheating the numbers? Listen, let's not have any encouragements between the two camps. Okay? Let's not have people like trying to encourage people across from the Facebook camp to the YouTube camp. Or the Facebookers encouraging, you know. And if you were, what would you actually say to entice them? I mean, what are you going to say? Come to the dark side? We have chocolate chip cookies over here? Yeah, Adam and Christoph over on Facebook. Hello. We almost got to 9 on Facebook then. Yeah, I'm very well. Yeah, okay, that's working. I'm liking how that's working. Yeah. Make sure. Mohanka, Michael. I think we're caught up. And Backbone saying, Mel, I didn't listen to you on the expanding foam. I'm heading for the divorce court. Dude, been there. Had to go buy a new kitchen surface before she came home. You see, you can get away with it as long as you're in the process of fixing it when they find out. Yeah? If they find out at like the damage stage. Yeah, but if you've already gone out, bought the new kitchen side and you're cutting it up ready fixed. Bit of leeway, you know what I mean? Odin's in, hello. Right, so we've given our wonderful Stream Heroes a shout out. Let's clear that for the next lot. Now, for the next thing for our current target, I'm not actually sure what to go for. I'm after some glue. I'm after some paint. Yeah, and there's some high-tech stuff I'm after. Now, I have put together an Amazon wish list, and that's down below in the description, along with the usual PayPal links and Patreon links. Yeah, and obviously, if you jump on any of those, you get a shout-out and you end up in the Stream Heroes. Okay, that's a child. Oh, what a surprise. Not walking through, are we? Yeah, go on.
Scared people.
You didn't scare people. Go on, go get yourself sorted, lass. Big day for you tomorrow. Long live the YouTube lords. Death to the Facebook watchers. Go for dance if we hit 50 viewers on Facebook. I'll commit to that. I'll commit to that. I'll give it a go. I'll have to speak to YouTube about strengthening my defensive. There's a couple of you who are camping on both sides, aren't you? Eh? Cheeky. Ever thought about making some 10mm terrain? Funnily enough, Ping, you've seen they're releasing adapters. Adapters Titanicus. I could get myself into some of that. I really could. Now, I do want to show you something very quickly. Yeah? But I'm not sure if I've transferred them across yet. Have I? Have I? Transferred what, Bosicle, you're asking? Oh, let me show you video stills. No items. Okay, so I haven't. Okay, so let's quickly do that. In fact, I could just show you a picture, couldn't I? I've been working on a terrain lab with one of the other artists at the studios. Yeah. And the idea is working on resin work. Yeah, now this is coming, it should be with you on Tuesday, hopefully. Yeah, because it's all pretty much done. I've just got to film the final 5-minute wrap up and edit it up. Yeah. But, yeah. the ocean. And then me starting to do the wave effects. And that's just resin. Yeah, so we're working on that, so that's going to be good. I want one of those hot water dispensers at the terrain tutor. Yeah, should we make that a target? A decent brew kit. How much is the hot water dispenser? Because I can order that myself if we hit the target. Yeah. First time watching live? Nate Haight, welcome aboard. My new PC won't let me comment on YouTube, wants me to log in, so I tried Facebook but couldn't find the stream, so I'm back on here on my phone. Oh, dude. Yeah, Facebook's gone quiet. We have got watchers over there. I just don't think they're used to it. Now, very much gotta do the shout out, haven't we? This is very important. There is a link down below in the description, okay? One of my moderators will post it up if they can. Please can. Yeah, and if not, I will. Yeah, get rid of that. Yeah, I need live dashboard, that one. I need this link, that's the one. Yeah, if you've got a terrain question, get it to me there. Yeah, looking, we've only got one question so far. And we might as well get stuck into that question now, because to be perfectly honest, I think it's a good question. Yeah? First question, Anton is asking, when the God Machine's now been restarted, let's discuss 10 mil terrain. Oh yes. So yeah, I think that's a good one to start off with, isn't it? Alright, let me get my comments up so I can keep track of you wonderful people. Otherwise I'll lose you. There you are. Right. Ant Evans Shame. He's saying the target is 44 quid, so let's do this. Okay, we are raising. Yeah, 44 quid. For an Uber kettle. For the studio. Now, so you're in the speed. It's actually linked in the watch on the Amazon wish list. But basically, it's one of those 1 cup sort of kettles where, you know, you get hot water in an instant for 1 cup. Which means I don't have to leave the studio during a live stream to go make a brew if I want to brew. Also, I use leaving and going to make a brew as an excuse for sort of going for a smoke break. So what I'm hoping is if I can make a quick brew in the studio, then I won't be sneaking out for as many smoke breaks, which, you know, would be a good thing. Especially because I've noticed a lot, I get a very wet sounding voice. Yeah, where...
Well, I gotta get rat food.
You're not supposed to eat the rat food.
No, in my bit.
I couldn't fit everything into your bag, you know. Do you know why I had to leave?
What? One packet.
I think that's a fair trade for packing your bag for your...
I could have done it.
Oh yeah, you could barely pick it up. Do you want to show him your bag? Can you put your bag on your own? Willow is off on a school trip. Okay, every year, we're a certain year at her school, go to like a local... Oz. No.
Hey, Willow. Yeah? Come here. Let me show the lever 1 second.
You got it upside down.
Come here.
That's completely upside down.
Let me help you. Listen. Yeah.
Willow's just been educated in what things she shouldn't say online and what things she should. What's okay. So yeah, they're going away to a local country hall for... Yeah.
Leave us.
He's Daddy's little pack rat. Go on, side on shot. Yeah. Right, go put your kit over there.
Come
Get
on,
your rat
then, 'cause I'm
food.
gonna braid your
Watch
hair.
the mug on the table. Watch the mug on the table.
I've got
Watch
it,
the
I've got
dog.
it, I've got it, I've got it, I've got it, don't panic. You ain't got the dog though. Ah! Will I die? You won't die, of course you won't die. Right, there you go, get this stuff. Go take some
Dad
food.
said that blueberries actually help the rats because it's
So,
it
sorry,
helps them
yes,
run.
as you can
Oh,
see.
brilliant.
Yeah. Willow's going away on a bit of a jolly, aren't you?
Sorry.
And here comes the boy.
Hello?
Yeah, no, go on, go get your stuff. For those of you on Facebook who may be new to the Sunday Nighter, basically, the first 15, 20 minutes, it's just bedlam. Yeah, I could start the show like at 9:30, yeah, and we'd start far more professionally with far less disturbances. But we've been doing it that long now that it's just part of the show. You can pick up those glue sticks on eBay for £4.20, £2 cheaper. I probably could, but I just went nailing one list, so I've got everything I need in one place. That's some camping gear. That backpack is bigger than she is. So she's going away for a month? No, 4 nights, but you know how the schools like to make lists. Yeah, Cash is saying is what you call it, it's bigger than she is. Good night, Corb.
No.
Do I not get a love?
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Come here.
Come in now.
Come here, lad. Love you, big man. Proud of you. Good work on the garden this weekend.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Love you too. It's entertainment to get everyone in the mood for chat. Yeah. Mel's Bedlam House. Yeah. Also, watch out. Hi to Stuart over on Facebook. I'm encouraging the Facebook. Well, I want to bring the Facebook into our fold. Hello, Facebook. It's weird. Yeah. My broadcast software is straight ahead. My comments from YouTube are there. And then, because of the way Facebook works, I have to have it open on a full screen. So Facebook is over there. So it's like, I'm talking to YouTube, I'm talking to Facebook. Proves you're a normal bloke with a normal bloke, just like the rest of us. Yeah, if you enjoy the chaos and all the info from our Mel, please keep sending him a bit on PayPal to keep him going. Why, thank you. Let's get that Uber kettle. Yes, we have a target, 44 quid for the Uber kettle. Let me shut that door. So, in other news, I've improved my audio. I'm filming on 3 cameras now. It's all getting it's getting very professional. Might want to check what he had snuck by you there. He had something stealth away, he did. Come! You haven't got anything you shouldn't have.
Why?
Not why?
No, I don't.
No, that was the wrong answer, son. Yeah, laughing won't get you out of this.
No, I don't.
What did you bring from downstairs?
Brownies?
Brownies. The entire box?
Brownies, one. They were my brownies.
I'll leave Kez to deal with that. Thank you. You know the watch of it. I don't know if my US followers and people who aren't in the UK will be able to relate. But in the UK we have like these snack packs. Yeah, well, not snack packs. We have like these plastic packs, you know, clear vac form plastic. And they often have like little bite sweets in them, sort of like, you know, brownies, cornflake cakes, all sorts of different things. When Kez has been shopping today and she's bought an entire pack of these, and Corbyn's raided the box, and they're Kez's, and Kez now knows Corbyn's got her brownies. Mm. Mm. Nothing gets past the internet. Damn snitches. Oh God, Steph's in. Gonna be trouble. Right. Yes, junk food. I hear you, Terry. You keep trying one step at a time, mate. But that's why we're getting the Uber kettle, innit? So I don't have to go outside. Right, one quick check. Make sure to see if we've got any PayPals. And then we will... Shall we discuss 10 mil terrain? Are you up for that? Right. You lot need to calm the hell down, don't you? We may have nailed the kettle already, I'm not sure. Right. Let's do some shout outs. So as always, if you support the stream by helping me get whatever the kit is in that corner, there, yeah, you get a shout out, you get your name on the screen. So these are the awesome people, my stream heroes so far this stream. Let's get them on there. Come on, Boastical, you can do this. Right, we've got Nick Z. He has sent 5 British nuggets. No message, but let's get Nick Z on there. I need you guys to do my maths for me. So 5 so far. Okay. Yeah. Jasper K. Yeah, my girlfriend explained to me that every proper English person is required to be able to make a cup of tea. Maybe this will help. Yeah. It's €4. I don't know what that translates to our British money. Brexit and all that. Yeah, but Jasper K, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah. What we say? £3 British. Yeah. So what? 8? Nice one. So we are 8 towards our target. Let's keep going. Who else? Come on. Oh, I see our Oddin. Oddin is an obligatory nugget. Yeah. He pays his dues every week, a nugget. Okay, so watch your thank you, buddy. Yeah, and that's 9. Yeah, we're getting there. Next up. Yeah, we got Ed T. He sent it looks like $10 so about £7, is it? So what, 16 we're on now? Nice. So Ed T, got a message from Ed T for us. Was he just sent? I really enjoyed your videos and learned a lot thanks to you. I really wish I could donate more, but I'm on a fixed income. Ed, I appreciate the donation nonetheless, mate. Never apologise or feel bad about how much you can donate, because trust me, you're 1 in 1,000 for donating in the first place, considering how many people who watch my videos and how many people actually do jump on and donate or jump on Patreon. So never apologise, bud. I appreciate every nugget, dude. Right. And we got Brian. Right, so we got Ed T on, yeah? Were the t-shirt links that Adam uses any good? They were. Yeah, I've got 4 links for t-shirts that we are exploring at the moment. Yeah, so hopefully t-shirts soon. I'm getting a little bit better at all this commercial stuff without trying to lose Mel's sort of special, like I'm just bimbling along here, guys, you know what I mean? So that's our Brian M, and he sent 5. Watch it. So what were we on? 16, 17, 5, 22? Have we done 22 so far? Quick refresh, make sure. Oh, got... No, that's just the fee. That's alright. We're not missing anyone. Yeah, so I reckon 22, I reckon. What do you reckon? Are we halfway to the kettle already? You know, the Facebookers, they're not very chatty, you know. You're not like you YouTubers. Can't shut you YouTubers up. Yeah, right. So, 22. I'm going with 22. So, halfway towards the kettle. Very nice. Thank you, guys. And 1 for military uniforms. Hey, what have I just walked into? Right, let's very quickly check. I need to check if we've had any... Oh, we've had quite a few questions in. Titanicus is 10 mil, isn't it? I believe it is, yeah. That's 1/200 roughly. Calm down, cat. Halfway there. Mel, have you heard from Jace? A couple of days ago I spoke to him. He's alright. Right. Should we do some questions? Because we're about half hour in. Things have settled now. So hopefully we should be able to do some questions now. Ain't that crazy, critic? Right. Okay. Let's do these. With the God machines now being restarted, let's discuss 10mm terrain. Bill saying 10mm is about 144th. Really, Odin? 24 plus 136 kilometers into the Arctic Circle. Right. Okay. Backbone's having a hot Vimto. You cheeky chappy, you. It's very summery. Brits tend to come alive in summer. You know, we see this big ball of fire in the sky, and it sort of puts a smile on our faces. And that's been waiting to jump on me all day. Right, 10mm terrain. I have an interest, to be perfectly honest. I've been looking at small scale stuff for a while. Yeah, and it's like, I know I've been wanting to do it. I know I've been wanting to get into it. But for me, I need a gaming system to sort of drive the terrain passion. And I just hadn't found one, you know, at small scale. Now they've got Adeptus Titanicus coming around. I could have a system, you know what I mean? No, so true. I just think, what do you call it? Yeah. I mean, one of the earliest games I started playing was with Titans. You know, it was one that I actually engaged with Adeptus Titanicus because when I got into it, I got into 3rd edition Fantasy Battle, and then I got into Adeptus Titanicus, and I never really got into 40k as such. Yeah, it was only when I came back as sort of like mid-20s, you know, because I sort of like, as a youth, discovered Fantasy and Adeptus Titanicus and a few of the other specialist games. 40k hadn't fleshed out into the game it was then. Fantasy Battle was a little bit more fleshed out. I mean, 40k was still pretty much Road Trooper days. Yeah. And so, you know, I grew up a bit, discovered the army, beer, women, all those sort of things, left wargaming aside, and when I came back to wargaming, you know, I got into 40k. But one of the earliest games I got into was Titanicus, Epic, Adeptus Titanicus. Yeah, and that was when I was 16. So I have a real interest in this. Aren't the new Titans 8mm though? Don't laugh, I enjoy mini-art buildings. No laughing at all. Yes, I've been basing, but Epic was the first model game I got fascinated by. I always wanted more advanced terrain for it. Yeah, it's a new challenge. Also, from my point of view, it's an interesting one because it's an opportunity to perhaps get into mold making. You know what I mean? To you guys on Facebook, if you've got a question, yeah, there's a link in the description of this chat to the Google Doc where you can submit your question, guys. Submit it on there, yeah? My castle, as always. Will you ever make terrain for a Nurgle battlefield, Mel? I probably will at some point, to be truthful. There's just so much to do. Will you ever do a mixed setting terrain board, i.e. one half like a cobbled town street and the other half a big field? I've probably already done that in some element. No doubt when we finish the countryside scenics, we'll end up doing something like that as the end of level boss for something like that. So, yeah, I imagine we will. You mean Rogue Trader, don't you? Yeah, Rogue Trader. What did I call it? Does it cost more small scale? In one way, the materials, the amount of materials and that sort of stuff is actually cheaper. The challenges come with small scale. You need quite often you need more finer precision tools. You also tend to need more specialist gribbly bits, garnish. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it balances out one way or the other. Bulk materials are cheaper, but yeah, because you need the extra little bits, because they are too fiddly to make. Things like ladders and stuff like that. There's a lot of very small scale suppliers out there of terrain garnish, and you can get away with it at 28mm making your own, but it's just not viable at something like 6, 8, or 10mm. You called it Rogue Trooper. Did I call it Rogue Trooper? Rogue Trooper is an interesting name, though. Rogue Trooper's a character, isn't he? It's who Blue's based on in Guardians of the Galaxy. It is Rogue Trooper, the British soldier. The one with the helmet and gun that talks to him, backpack that talks to him. Mal, have you checked out Battle Systems City Blocks? I haven't, mate, no. We'll have to have a nose at that. Right. Questions are coming in thick and fast. We'll deal with them in a second. Right. So yeah, 10mm terrain. I'll get to that question in a second. Rogue Trooper is a comic book character. Yeah, 2000 AD, that was it. British. Why was I thinking Rogue Trooper? I wonder why. I've got a vague memory of talking about that earlier, actually. I think I was talking with Kez about Guardians of the Galaxy. It's Blue, isn't it? Blue out Guardians of the Galaxy. He's Rogue Trooper. Oh, Tim, yeah, you found it. Yeah, I found it, Tim. I found it. Yeah, well, Tim's quick question. I'm working on a pirate theme and need some help with palm trees. Very funny, Tim. Very funny. Okay, Nick Z, one of our stream heroes, is asking her questions. Yeah? Play you Star Wars Legions. Here, wait a second. Let me do this properly. Come on, where are you? Here's Corbin's Luke. And I'm the daddy. Yeah. Yes, I am playing Star Wars. Yeah, me and Corbin are slowly getting into it. We're slowly painting it. It's been a hectic couple of weeks, to be truthful. Yeah, family-wise, Kez has just finished a placement, and then she's sort of had the last mad dash to do like 10,000 words masters project. Yeah, right up of a like 3-month work placement. And so it's been absolutely manic here. And so it's just calming down, it's just slowing down, and we want to get into painting and we want to get into gaming. And so yes, I do play Star Wars Legion, and yes, there will be Star Wars Legion stuff coming to the channel. I would keep it a reasonable 5 or 6 on the old YouTube. On the old, not YouTube, on the old Facebook. I don't think we've ever made it to double figures over there. Mini art buildings are just great. Oh, people. Right. I'm currently building a similar projects to your Fable Round series. Any advice on how to make miniature cities to that scale? To what scale? To 10 mil? Or to 28? Just bought ammo MIG items. Very nice. Major congrats for getting there. Well, to be truthful, she'll be done by 10:30 tomorrow. It is 10:30 tomorrow, isn't it?
I think that's when we'll finish it, yeah.
So yeah, so presentations at 9:30. By 10:30, and as long as she does the presentation, she will get a master's degree, no matter what grade, whether it's a first, a 2-1 or a 2-2. She's aiming for what you call it. She's obviously aiming for a first, but she's expecting a 2-1, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. If you don't know the systems, basically, high, good, you were just basically turning up, really, weren't you? Okay. So yeah, we've had that going on. She's done really well, but like I say, yeah, and ironically, Kez finishes her master's degree at 10:30 tomorrow morning, yeah, and she starts work, yeah, as a lab chemist at 11 o'clock tomorrow. How's that from graduation to job? I'm always expecting to turn the show on one day and Mel is in the pub. If I could run it from the pub, I probably would do. Do you play X-Wing though? Yes, X-Wing's over there. Very quickly, sneaky shotty. Yeah, you can probably see some TIE fighters on the top shelf of that glass cabinet over there. So yes, do play X-Wing. What is her masters in? Kez, Dom?
Yeah.
It is just MSci biology, isn't it?
Yeah, biological sciences.
Biological sciences. Yeah, biological sciences. Kez started off doing biomed. Yeah, did that for a first year. Second year switched over to biology, and then went on and did a master's. Warhammer, Kez handles that, so there might be a day delay. She's kind of busy tonight. Yeah. He'll get round to. More than likely, Kez is busy with her her other projects. In fact, she's upstairs. I think she's hiding, to be perfectly honest. Lewis is saying, hugs from Portugal. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, my Facebook buddy. Right. Let's have a look at some more, some more questions, shall we? PayPal for you? Again? Nick, you've already donated, dude. But yeah, on the 10 mil, I am interested. I'm doing a lot of education, professional development this side. I've got my audio to a stage now where I'm actually quite impressed with it. I know that's a statement and a half, isn't it? Yeah. But I'm also on the artist side. I'm enrolling for a sculpting course to learn how to sculpt in clay. Yeah, because I'm wondering, can I sculpt buildings and then mould them and cast them and stuff like that? Right, questions first, and then we'll jump on some PayPals. Right, let's do another question. We've only got a few, so we're ticking along. Kevin is asking, Mel, can you tell us your very first experiences with terrain? Meaning from when back, as far back as you were a child. When did terrain become important as the army men, or did they? When did terrain become important to you? Let me see if I can find it. Come on. Okay. There we go. It's alright, I've got to transfer it across if you know what I mean. Save image, throw it onto my desktop. And then we'll port this in. Okay, add source. Very quickly, and I can show you, mate. Yeah, that'll do. Right, so to answer the question, yeah. The question was, when did I really engage with terrain? You know, when did terrain become important for me? Yeah, and I think this little picture sums it up quite well. Yeah, it also sums up my love of castles. And yeah, that is a very young terrain tutor. Yeah, with a castle made for me by my dad. Yeah, it is a cardboard tube castle and plyboard. Yeah, homemade flock on it, the lot. So yeah, that's where it started, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. And it started long before wargaming. You see, beyond that, after Mum and Dad split up when I was young, yeah, I lived with my mum. My mum used to run a craft shop, okay, and this was in Anglesey, in a place called Amlach, yeah, on the north coast. And she used to have a selection of sort of like railway supplies in this sort of craft shop. And obviously, you know, we didn't have much money, so when it came to the summer, you know, I pretty much, you know, she would open the craft store, and, you know, I pretty much sat in the craft store with her for a lot of it. And I used to make little dioramas, you know, polystyrene and all sorts of bits, and Mum would give me all sorts to keep me happy. But for my little toy plastic soldiers, and the railway guys used to come in and give me odd tips and stuff like that, things to do. And that's where my interest for terrain sort of came from. And then the wargaming came much later, when I was sort of 15. And we moved back from Wales to England, and one of my new one of my new friends at a new school very much introduced me to it. And because I already had this passion for the terrain, it was like looking in White Dwarf and looking at the photos. You know, we're talking issue 124 was my first issue. Yeah, it was like, oh. Dave Crimis is saying, mate, Mal, I live in Amlach. Do you, mate? Is the milk bar still on the corner by the church? Is the quick save moved? Playmobil figures, you got to start somewhere. Look at those chubby little cheeks. Notice I had blonde hair, Cat. Look at this. Yeah, thanks, dog. Look at it. Look at that hair. That's a blast from the past, isn't it? My mum made me Daleks out of hair curlers when I was young. Mums are cool, you know what I mean? When you allow the kids to play and create, it's in their blood forever. It's so good for their brains to develop the creativity side. No quickies anymore in Amlach. Oh, I had my first kiss behind that quick save. And my first fight. In fact, Dave, you'll know my old house. Brodowell. You know the big white house with the big double doors that's next to the scout hut? Yeah, so if you stand where the market is, or the car park used to be, by where the snooker hall was, and look straight across the road, there's a big white house, a set of double doors, and and the scout hut. And it's on the road that goes up the bank to Bull Bay. You know, the one with the submarine church on? Yeah. But no, that White House, my mum basically renovated that house from a shell. Wow, 70s kid. Milk Bar changed its name. Terrain Tutor Junior. Was the first fight because of the first kiss? I can't remember whether the kiss came before the fight or afterwards, but it was related. I was either trying to win the kiss or someone was trying to take the kiss off me. Did you go to Amleth School? Ah, Scots Thomas Jones? with the swimming pool straight across. It's a hell of a... Right at the top of the bank. Yeah. Where I grew up, yeah, they got the entire town, and then what they decided was there was this long, steep bank, yeah, and the top of the bank was pretty much about a mile away from the town. So guess where they decided the high school should be built? Hey, Gary, I know the house. Small world. It is a really small world. First fight was with the girl. Actually, I did get into a fight with the girl's friend. Yeah, she was a rum girl, she was. And I didn't start the fight, but she gave me a hell of a belting. We need to raise funds so you can get a 3D printer. We're not raising funds for a 3D printer, we're raising funds for a kettle right now. Right, okay. But anyway, going back to my story about, you know, how I got into terrain. So very much, for me, I got into the modelling and the scenic side. I mean, I've always loved toy soldiers like many boys do, you know, especially many boys of my generation. They were our toys, default toys. Yeah. But the modelling and the terrain and the love of model making came long before the wargaming. It was just before the wargaming, what I was doing is I was making my own terrain, and then I was making like airfix and plastic toys, and wargaming by shooting elastic bands from one tank to another with my mates, trying to see if you could hit the other tank. You know what I mean? And that'd take it out. And then when wargaming came along, it was like, oh my god, there's rules for this. Proper rules with dice, and there's real model. I was sold. And so there started the life of a polystyrene hoarder. The school was originally built as a hospital. Do you know what? I can see that. I can easily see that. Name and shame. I'm not going to name and shame. Hey Mel, have you seen the Battle Systems City Block stuff? I haven't, mate. No. Right. Let's have another quick, very quick. We've got Mark Cesare on what you call it on Facebook. Hello, buddy. Have you come to Portugal for some workshops? You already know Portugal? Well, I know Lewis. I know Portugal. I haven't been. It's a lovely place, though. From what I've heard. Unfortunately, it's been on fire quite a lot recently in the northern region. And the reason I know this is because that's where we get cork bark from. You know, the scarcity of cork bark it's got a bit drastic. Mel's a little bit worried. Right, so that's Kevin's question about, you know, how did I become a Terraniac? Right, Max is asking, hey Mel, I'm really itching to create an Australian scene. I remember you guys mentioned lava rocks as an alternative, but what consistency and how to grind it up to fine sand? You don't. You use lava rocks for things like asteroids and that sort of stuff, mate. Also, what would be the best way to make wire coolie bar trees that are stronger than Luke Town's recent gum tree tutorial? The trees from his tutorial look rather flimsy, and I'm worried I might break them. I wouldn't worry. I mean, Luke's stuff's pretty solid, mate. Luke Towins. Yeah. And also, I don't know what a coolie bar tree is, but if in doubt, if you want to firm up any tree, and even if you're looking at what do you call it, if it's a Luke's wire one, then I'm guessing he's using multiple wires to make some sort of tree. I haven't seen the tutorial. Remember, if you're concerned about wire strength and that sort of stuff, you can just get one or two heavier gauge wires, put them in the mix. Yeah, keep those as your main trunks with your other little thinner wires coming off the side, but they'll add a lot more sort of stability and sturdiness to your tree, whilst keeping the finer armatures. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so basically, a couple of nice big thick wires right through the middle while you're doing your twisting and all that sort of wire palaver. Yeah, it'll just give you a stronger bit. Remember, they don't have to go all the way to the top. You can take them about halfway up and cut them off there and just continue the armatures off there. But it will firm it up a lot. But above all, if it's Luke Tower and stuff, Luke does good stuff, mate. Don't doubt his stuff. Right, question number 8, which is the last one. Stuart. Right, do you do anything apart from PVA mix for sealing your boards, like varnish of sorts? Yes, I do, Stuart. Yes, I do. I'm going to answer this question, then I'm going to take a very quick break. Yeah, just because I'm guessing I've been talking a lot, and I think you can start to hear, the harshness in my voice. And then when I come back, we'll do the PayPal thing. We'll see if we've got a new kettle, because think, if I had an Uber kettle, yeah, I wouldn't even have to leave you guys. I could just get my cup and I could just go, put that there, yeah, press a button. We'd have a brew, you know what I mean? It'd be like instant. Obviously, it'd be in the studio, you know what I mean? But I need it in the studio because my kettle's just there. In the studio, it's like halfway across the site. Yeah, so anyway, varnish question. Then I'm going to go grab a brew, come back, check the PayPals. I know Nick Z sent me one. Mel's World Tour. That would be good. Yeah. Oh, Will, I like that idea of the camper van. Right. So, do I use anything other than PVA mix for sealing my boards? Right. PVA is my mix of choice for greenery. If I look at a board and it's a green board, PVA is going to be my choice. The reason being is PVA is water soluble. Yeah, it will soak into things. It will soak around my multiple layers of flock, my heavy gauge, my coarse flocks, my small foams, my tufts, my little bits of clump foliage, and it will set them all. Okay, if I use a spray varnish is a contact surface varnish. There's no penetration in that. So, it won't soak through my flock, binding the different layers to each other. Okay, so the way you've got to look at it is, PVA is for flocks and foliages and that sort of stuff. Spray varnishes is for man-made, for rocks, for anything flat surface. Yeah? What you can do, and there's no reason why not, is you can do both. I recommend if you're doing both, you do the PVA first. Yeah, because if you put a spray contact varnish over your piece first, yeah, you're essentially water sealing it. So when you hit with the watered down PVA, that won't actually be able to soak into the flock. Yeah? So, and it is easy, it's fine to be able to to sort of, as long as the PVA and the water is dried properly and completely, it's fine to spray a spray varnish on top of that. So you can go PVA first, yeah, and then spray varnish, yeah, but don't spray varnish and then PVA. Yeah, or don't spray varnish any major area of green. You can sometimes when you've got situations like you've got cobble roads or something like that where it's a majority is going to be man-made or hard surface, so you're looking at a spray varnish or airbrush or but a traditional varnish. But you've got clumps of tufts and grass growing through. In that case, spray varnish first and selectively go in with just a little bit of PVA and apply it to the areas you want. Don't apply it as a broad screen. Yeah? Ring bell. I want coffee now, please. Yeah, I need coffee now. So that's my answer for that one, Stuart. So, guys. Right. I'm going to be back in 2 minutes once I've got a bit of a brew, guys. Yeah? We'll do the PayPals then. We'll do any more questions. We'll get cracked on. But I need a brew, guys. See you in a sec. There we go, guys. Right. Send PayPal so Mel can have a brew. Yes, send PayPal so Mel can have a brew in the studio. Right, how are we doing? How are my Facebookers? Yeah, we still got 4 watching. Stuart on Facebook saying thank you. No worries, buddy. Hope the answer helped. We have had another PayPal. Very quickly. Oh, God. Right, okay. Right. Let me do these. Right, Joanne V. Let's get some names on this screen. Yeah, I wish I could afford more, but as they say, many small ones. Dude, stop apologising for making a donation, guys. Listen, the fact that you make a donation at all makes you literally 1 in 1,000. If you look at my 8 million views across my videos, you're probably a 1 in a lot more, dude. So don't ever apologise about the amount you donate. The fact that you put your hand in your pocket to help me in this channel, and help my family and, you know, my passion and all that, it's awesome, mate. Yeah, so don't doubt. You're brilliant. Thank you. Right. Yeah, so Johan V. Let's get Johan on the screen. Thank you, buddy. He has sent 5 British nuggets. Awesome sauce. Right, then we got Andrew P. Okay, now Andrew's like, nah. Andrew's like not messing around. He's like, let's sort the kettle. Yeah, so Andrew's done 22 by the looks of it. Yeah, I've enjoyed your videos. Keep me painting and building. Everyone calls me Badger. Okay, sorry, Andrew. The only reason I'm laughing, dude, yeah, is because Kez's special passion in biology, as you know, she's a biologist, yeah, is badger conservation. Yeah, and on Twitter she goes by the name of the Badger Botherer. So with you saying everyone calls me Badger, she's on the trust for the charity that, you know, deals with badger conservation over here in the UK and stuff like that. She's a big player. Yeah, but Le Badger. We're not calling him Badger. We're calling him Le Badger because it sounds far more. I just like it more, mate. That's brilliant. Le Badger. Thank you, Le Badger. Right, that's 27. So we have hit kettle. And we are 5 over. Yeah. Right, and Nick Z. Yeah. For a Star Wars fan. Yeah, he's also sorted the kettle, so we are another 22 up. Thank you, buddy. Nick Z, awesome sauce, dude. Yeah, so that's 27 up. A bit of 7 up. Yeah, and then finally we've got Brian M. Or is it Brian? Yeah, Brian M. Hopes it's helped you keep trucking towards your goal, and thank you for your guidance. I've used your advice on some recent projects. Zarjaz. Thank you, Zarjaz. Thank you, buddy. Right, so that is another 5, so 27. 32 up. Plus the 44. 32 plus 44. 77, 76. 76. 24 off. Go for dance. We're okay. Thank you, guys. So we've hit our target. Yeah. Success. Huzzah! Oh, right, I will jump onto Amazon after the show and order and get that off my wish list. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Also, we're a bit over, so I'm probably going to. The rest is either going to go for paint or what you call it. It's either going to go paint or I'll probably get my Mod Podges with, you know, the sort of 30. You know, what did we say? Yeah, 32. Did we say we were over? I think we're over by 32. Yeah, we should be. I think we're good. Yeah. Right. All caught up. Right, guys. Now, obviously, we've got questions. Yeah, no more comments on Facebook. They're listening quietly. You guys are going, oh, what you call it? Addicted to brews, more like it. What do you mean by that? Night Tunnel Rat. Just got here. Did we get the mic stand? Oh yes, we got the mic stand. Here we go. See? It's adjustable. Actually, it's really good. Yeah. And it is stuff like this that I couldn't do without, you know. So, very quickly, go to desk cam. Oh yeah. Oh, brilliant. How cool is that? Yeah. Come on, let's see if we can get that focused, eh? I think with this one, I'm going to set it up in a certain position. Hello, you.
Just done. Finished them blinking braids.
You just done a braid?
Finished
Just.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we need to get this camera set up on some sort of... What's Diggy, what you call it? What's Diggy trying to punt us to show? I don't know what link Diggy's trying to, what you call it? I'm trying to punt. Don't get me a big pot or kettle. The whole idea of having this quick one-cut thing is I don't flood my studio with steam. Yeah, while it's full of cameras and electrical equipment and things drying and resins and all that sort of stuff. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Why don't you colour PVA glue when spraying? There's no real need to. You need to paint them. Paint what? Oh, paint those? Yeah, I do need to paint them. I do. I'm actually starting, what you call it, I'm starting doing more casual streaming, but I'm doing it over on Twitch. I'm being a bit dirty. I'm two-timing you guys. Yeah, I don't want to until I get the tutorials coming back on and regular terrain content, which all the stuff I'm working on at the minute, until I get that back on the channel, I don't want to do even more streaming on YouTube. So I've been doing some like testing the waters over on Twitch a little. So I've been two-timing you guys, but you know, I've been playing tanks over there. Where are you getting these Star Wars miniatures from? From the Star Wars game, mate. I'm alright. Kenny Loggins, Caddyshack music video. Love it! Right. Part of this, mate. From Fantasy Flight Games, Star Wars Legion. Me and Corb have got into it, enjoying it because we liked X-Wing. I know they brought second edition out, and we need to check out because I think it's going to cost us about $100 for the conversion kits to go up to second edition. Yeah, so I'm not too chuffed about that. Yeah, because also we've got to get second edition, so we might just continue playing first, to be perfectly honest. And when the tutorial's starting again? Tutorials should be starting this week, mate. I mean, I've got this resin one, that's all done. Well, I've just got to film the outro, the like last 5 minutes, yeah, but that's planned for Monday, editing that up Monday night, that'll be out Tuesday. I'm halfway through the henge. I'm a quarter of a way through the burrows and that sort of stuff. The thatching one's going okay. There's tons of stuff, mate, coming. It's just really coming really soon. This is a scenery channel. Get those filthy models away. Are you the terrain tutor on Twitch too, Mel? I'll give you a follow over there. Yes, I am, mate. I am the terrain tutor on everything. Yeah. Jason Paul Lawton. Hello, bud. Oh, can you remember a cost-effective way of making interesting modular dungeon tiles, like use ones for D&D, defining 1-inch squares? You've got the Hearst Arts if you want to invest in those sort of things. I've got some good dungeon tiles from those. Fundamentally, HD foam. Get yourself some 10mm foam and engrave it. I imagine you'd be able to do an entire set out of a sheet that would probably cost you a couple of quid. You know, you'll be able to engrave all sorts of sort of stone patterns on it. I need to finish my Star Wars Legion General Veers. Anyone care to take a look? Would add my Twitter link here, but not allowed. Oh, Tim. You want to tell you what, mate? Take a photo of him in front of the terrain you made for the game and post it to the Terrainiacs group. Remember, guys, if you do join the Terrainiacs group during a live show, just reminder: make sure you read the question, yeah, and answer the question. Otherwise, Kerry will not let you in the group. Off topic, but is the craft shop still there? What was it originally called? My mum's craft shop. Anglesey Arts. But I mean, you're going back to what, early 80s, mate. I mean, before, you know, I was probably about 5 or 6. So yeah, very early 80s. Black Magic Crafts, yeah, you really want to be having a look at those guys. Black Magic, DMG Info, the DMG Info. So yeah, right. Check if we have had any more questions. No more questions. I'll give it a couple of minutes, see if we get any sneaky in. Otherwise, I'm quite happy with the way this one's going. And after this, I'll have to get back to my editing. You youngster Mel. I was young. I was a young, innocent... Oh, calm down, eh? Let's calm down on that one. Right. My recent order, okay. Oh, people follow me on Twitch. Oh, yes. Thank you, guys. Yeah. I might jump on Twitch for a little while after this. So if you would like to follow me on Twitch, yeah, in fact, what I'll do is I'll post my link, because after this live stream, I'll take a little bit of a break, and about 11 o'clock, I'll jump on Twitch for just a bit of, what you call it, just a bit of playing around with tanks for a little while. I've got to figure out how I get my Twitch channel. There. I think that's it. When will the tutorials return? This week, mate. Guaranteed this week. Can I mix house paint with craft paint? You can. Craft paint works as... Craft paint is far more highly pigmented. Okay? And it has a thicker binder. But generally it's more pigmented. So don't think that you're mixing equal colours if you're mixing equal amounts. Yeah? The craft paint will have a stronger effect on the house paint. Now what I'm assuming is you've picked a house paint because you like a certain shade, but you're using the craft paint to sort of tint it one way or another, maybe darker or lighter, that sort of stuff. Yeah? Because that's what I do. Just remember, craft paint is a lot stronger, so go easy when you're changing and you're mixing and you're changing to different when you're trying to tint it. Okay, I'll be tipping over to Twitch then. Yeah, after this stream, give me like 15 20 minutes. Yeah, just have a brew and have a chat with Kez, make sure she's alright with her thing, and I'll jump on Twitch. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I airbrush it. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, that's answering name was taken. I've been watching a bunch of videos, some great stuff, but very engineer-like. Mel's, it's much more organic. Even my rocks are organic. No, I mean, I've got no worries with what other creators. Everyone's got their own style. You see, a lot of people will often say, you know, do you really need to do that many tutorials on that many different things? You know, and it's like dry brushing. Why so many tutorials by so many different creators on dry brushing? I always liken it to like sort of high school physics. Yeah, and with high school physics, all the facts and the information, Yeah, it's pretty much standardised. You know, it's pretty much accepted what the facts are and what you need to know for high school physics. So technically, there'd only need to be one book with that information in. Instead, there's thousands of books. And there's not thousands of books because the information is different. There's thousands of books because people learn differently, you know. And as creators, we present our tutorials in different fashions, you know. Mine and Look Towin's stuff are very different, but we do very similar terrain. You know, his videos, my videos, our presenting styles, very different. But we're both still trying to hit the same sort of goal, which is helping people make terrain. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just about how people learn. And some people like, you know, the clean, polished, quite tight, videos. Yeah, some people like Kat says, the organic ones of mine. It's horses for courses. Man and Look APS are the two terrain channels I'm absolutely addicted to. Yeah, Look APS, exactly the same. You know, he's got his style, yeah, and there will be people that can warm to him and there'll be people that can't. Very much like Mike from Terranscapes. You know what I mean? He's got his own style. Bill, he has. I mean, even even when Viv was doing terrain tutorials back in the day, and I mean, if anyone had their own style in the terrain world, it was the Kuala Lumpian. Is that what he was? Is that how you put Kuala Lumpian? Yeah, he was an awesome guy, but essentially, he was the Otto. You know, Otto the bus driver off The Simpsons of the terrain world, and he literally, I used to love his videos. Yeah, Crawley. Just seen above. Ignore me. Watch it. All right. No worries. You need to watch a variety of different folks creating and different ways of doing it. Learn from all and from different ways of saying it. Yeah, that's very true. You know, when I learn from when I'm looking to learn stuff, and quite often now, the stuff I'm looking to learn, a lot of it is outside the terrain world. Do you know what I mean? A lot of it is either dealing with resin arts, dealing with high fine arts, or dealing with video production, sound production, stuff like that. But I've always followed the sort of standardised idea that you you go from one sort of source, then you get another source, then you get another source, and only by going across multiple sources do you establish a consensus of what you're trying to do, the basic information, what people are telling you. So, the more terrain tutorial people there are, the better. Ottoman. Yeah, Ottoman. Have you seen the style of brickwork by the terrain wench on a Lizardman temple? Yeah, I know the I did that on... I did on some foam blocks, I know I did. Because it's engraving and separating and pushing in it. But no, it's good stuff. She doesn't do much terrain now. We're friends on Facebook, and most of the time now, yeah, she take my... Most of her life is trying to control that bloody huge dog of hers. It's massive. I've forgotten her name now. Melanie? Yeah, it's Melanie, isn't it? Yeah. Mel the terrain wench. T-shirt, bikini. What's that? Insane? Working on fence. Keep up the good work. Peace. Thank you, John. That's true, Cat. I've watched a few different channels, and don't like it. They do great stuff. Just Mel out of the business. Thank you, Pat. Look Tower has some serious stuff on his channel. Yeah, like I say, there's loads of great creators. You know, I often come across, you know, terrain creator. I have to be very careful about what other terrain creators. Yeah, especially if they're doing stuff that I sort of do as well. Years ago, yeah, I'd watched a video that Viv had done. Yeah, and I was just looking at it as I was doing the same sort of video. You know, basically doing my version. And in my version, I used a line that Viv had said to describe something, and I hadn't even realised. And I realised then that, damn, you know, I'd essentially copied Viv in that. I picked that up subconsciously as the best way of describing that bit. Yeah, and I just used it, and it was like, right, okay. Right, we need to we need to adjust that, you know what I mean? and so I don't really watch terrain videos of stuff I'm going to do. People that are terrain videos who are doing shows or, you know, stuff that I'm not going to touch. I'm far more comfortable watching that sort of stuff. Kamloopian from Kamloops, Canada. Awesome guy. And there's good, what do you call it? Greenleaf. He does good stuff. Marklin of Sweden does some good terrain railway stuff. Nice. Right. So, questions. No more questions. I am done with the questions now. Yeah. One quick check of the PayPals. Yeah, I think we are caught up. We're not missing anyone, I don't think. No? Right. Operation Get Mel a Kettle. So, Amazon. My lists. Terrain tutor. Add to basket. Proceed to checkout. Sign in. When you thought I'd already be signed in. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't want to pick it up. Yeah, use this address. Use this address. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Here tomorrow. Dunsky. Right. Kettle's on the way, guys. Thank you. Right. Coming through.
Where's the coat that she's taking?
Right, she's got 2 coats. In fact, she's got 3. Sorry, guys. She's got a waterproof one, which is what you call it, slung under the main cap. She's got a warm one there, and then at the top of what you call it, her underwear and sock bag is her big folded warm jumpery one with hoodie.
And where shall I put her spending money?
Spending money I would put in the top. Easy access, and that's where all... See how it's got that pouch?
This?
Yeah, all the sweeties and a torch and stuff are in there.
Right, let me find a little...
Do you really need a kettle? You have hot wire tools. Yes, I needed a kettle. But we've got a kettle now. So Mel is a happy chappy. Yeah. And people are following me on Twitch as well, guys. So I think we are about coming up on past. I'm going to call it now. I'm going to throw a link up very quickly. It's been a really good show, hasn't it? Yeah. Big thank you to my Facebook crowd for joining me. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Ian. Sorry, I didn't see the question. Yeah. We've had a few with us on Facebook. We'll keep building that up, I think. Yeah. So, to my Facebookers, lovely seeing you guys. Yeah. I'll sign out of Facebook now. So, to my Facebookers, catch you later, guys. Thanks for keeping me company. Right. Facebookers are gone. Just us YouTubers now. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, he needed a kettle. Keeps inside the building. Yeah. It's not there yet. Yeah. So, resin video should be out Tuesday. Yeah. I'll be twitching. That sounds so bad, doesn't it? In probably about 15 minutes, guys. Yeah. Playing World of Tanks. Just having a laugh. So we'll give that a go. Also, I'll see you Thursday night, yeah? We've got a studio session Thursday. Right. Catch you later, guys. All the best. Ta-ra.